Hello guys. Um, Today we are going to do something different. We are going to make this simple gear. We are going to make this simple gear today in 2D Autocad. So without wasting time, let's get started. See how fast we can take to make this drawing. So from time to time I will be coming to check the drawing. As for the dimensions, I have the dimensions with me. So if you are watching this video and you are practicing this, please, you have what I can advise you is that try to watch the video till the end. Take down the dimensions. If you want to practice it, take down the dimensions, and then when you take down the dimension, you start watching the video again while trying to imitate or do exactly what I am doing using the dimension you have taken down. Okay, so I'm going to call out the dimension as I am working. Okay, let's get started. This is my AutoCAD. So first of all, I have to draw construction line. How do you draw construction? Just type XL. If you cannot see it from your maybe tools menu, just type XL like I'm typing here. You tap enter, you click enter, and then you draw the line, both vertical and horizontal line. Fine. Okay, at this point we want to make a circle. You pick a circle tool and draw. First, let's draw a circle of diameter. Just type D, enter, 3.333, enter. You cannot see the circle. Why? Because the diameter is very small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom. As I'm zooming, you see it's coming up. Okay, alright, so the drawing is very small. Alright, so I'm going to draw another circle. You can type C, circle, this thing will come out. So another circle with radius, type R, radius 1.5. and I'm going to do another circle with diameter. Just when you do the circle, you type D, 2.571. It is written, what I'm typing there is written, so you can look at the screen and copy down if you are actually following this practice. 2.571, enter. Now what we are going to do now is to offset the vertical and horizontal lines. So let's offset this line. You type O for offset, enter, and then what is the offset this time? Let's first of all use 0.047, enter. So I'm going to offset this line upward and also offset this the middle line downward, the middle one. So we are going to offset again, but this time offset distance of 0.13, right? So you press enter, and then the same middle line upward and the same middle line downward. Now we are going to offset the vertical line also. You type offset, but this time the offset design is 0.107, enter, and then you offset this one to the right side and you offset it to the left side. Once that is done, look at what I'm going to do now. I'm going to select this line, the ones I just offset right now, and trim. Type TR to trim this circle off. I don't need this circle, and then I will delete E. Type E and delete the one downward. The only one I need is the one at the top here, right? Okay, so next we are going to multiply this small line that is remaining that I have trimmed. So what am I going to do now? I will go to this, look at where I'm going, polar array. I will choose the polar array. The reason I'm choosing is because in case sometimes you don't see it, I have to choose polar array. You select this line, enter, and then you go to the center of the circle. Please try and locate the center of this circle. Okay, from there you just click and then enter number of items to be 18. Then you close 8. All right, so at this point, what we are going to do now is to select arc, this 3-point arc. Check it there, 3 points arc. See, now from there you click that arc, you come to this point, the line you offset, and then click the first point, the second point, and then the third point there. See, and then you do that the same thing to the down part, the first point, second point, and then third point there. So what are we going to do next? What we are going to do next is we are going to select the arc, the 2 arcs up and down, and then trim off the circle, the outer circle. See now, okay, once you are done with that, I'm not going to make use of all these lines again. I can delete them off completely. Yes, I can also delete this. I don't need this line again. So what I'm going to do is I want to make this part, sorry, there is something missing here. Okay, yeah, this, okay, all right. So at this point I am going to make this part. Let's check the drawing again. As you can see, there is a little fillet. It's not sharp as this one. It's not there. Here is not sharp, the meeting point between this line and the arc. So we are going to do fillet of radius 0.062. That radius 0.062, and then you blend that and do the same thing to this side. Now we have that curve. We can now delete every other line that is not part of that arc. So I'm going to delete this, so I can select like this, delete, and see, I'm only left with this. So what am I going to do with this? I'm going to select it using polar array. Go to the take polar array, select the whole of this, right? When you select, locate the center of the circle. Remember, the number of item is 18. Once you click that, 18, all right, and then you close. Now what have you noticed? You can see that the bottom part of this geometry does not join together. How are you going to join it? If you use join tool, you will not get what you want. If you use fillet, you will not get what you want. So what you do is you use blend tool. You come here, check blend, and then you select the two line. It's going to blend. And this is not this. We don't want this line. We want it to be. We want this line to be polyline. So you just double click. Once you double click, you check convert to polyline. You click that, right? That is what we needed. So what you do again is to select that same line, polyline again, using poly array. You select that line, enter, locate the center of this circle, and then remember, type 18, and then it's done. All right, so let's proceed. So we are almost done. Let's continue from there. So we are going to make internal these small circles inside here. So let's start. How many circles? 1, 2, 3 circles. So you pick a circle tool, you locate the center of this circle that is left there, and then the first circle we are going to type diameter of, just type D, 0.5, enter. Another circle we type R, enter, 0.5, enter, and then another circle R, enter, 1, just 1, enter, and then almost done. what we are going to insert now is this keyway. Okay, so let's draw a rectangle of, so when you pick a rectangle tool, what do you pick? The first point and enter this value 0.12 comma 0.06. Enter. You have that rectangle. So we are going to pick that rectangle at the center. Just move it from the center of the bottom center. So let's go. You pick it at the bottom here, at the center of that bottom rectangle. You come here to this intersection point, you drop it, right? Let's see which of the circle. Yeah, the second one. Yeah, so you drop it there. What you do is you are going to try to move it downward. So if you have this tool turn on, off, you can turn it off using auto mode. You can turn it off using F8, or you can directly click that, and make sure that here you have quadrants turn on. That is tick, like as you see here, tick. If I untick it, you see now, so you have to make sure it's tick. Okay, so we are going to move this rectangle down slowly. So you select the rectangle, you pick one end like this, and you move it down. When you move it down, you see how it intersects with that circle. So what you do, just drop it there. And the next thing we are going to do is to trim these parts of the geometry, and then we are done. The next thing we are going to do is to delete this circle because it is not useful. And here is what is required. Let's look at the drawing, exactly what was required. We have done that. I think this is less than 10 minutes. Okay, so that is just how simple it is. So what I would want to say before we end this video is that if you are really learning how to use AutoCAD, please, I would advise you to go back to my very first lesson on AutoCAD here on this channel. Just try and locate it. Follow all my lessons. I assure you, there is no how you follow all those lessons, practice them, that you will not be able to use AutoCAD very well. So it's free of charge. If you have any issue where you don't understand, just feel free to give a comment. I can make free video and send to you. I can make another video explaining all the necessary parts or necessary anything you ask for and send it to you. All that is required is just subscribe to my channel if you really benefit from this lesson. Thank you for watching. Bye.